Good afternoon. I am filling in for Paul today. We have got River Lakes 12 UA versus LDC. This is the District 5 semifinal game. Winner goes to the championship tomorrow versus Riverblades. On the ice, we have Barton, Akerson, Balloon. Back at defense, looks like we have Dolly and Wagner, and Peterson and net. Here we go. Wagner gets the puck along the far boards, fires it deep. Barton, Balloon applying pressure. Dolly's going to try to keep this puck in the zone. She dumps it back in. Barton going to collect that puck behind the net. LDC trying to clear it out. And Akerson applying pressure along the near boards. LDC brings it in the neutral zone. Dolly fires it back in, and that'll be an offside for the Stars. All right, out for the Stars, we have Emery Prosser at center. We've got Hageland and Garner at wings. Back at defense, we have Hepner and Willa Prosser. And LDC with the puck in the neutral zone. Gardner tries to get a hold of that. Not able to. LDC brings it in. Puck comes over the near boards, and Hepner does get it out of the zone. Emery Prosser gets a hold of it, and she's going to pass over Gardner. She dumps it in. And got Hageland and Gardner both applying pressure. Hageland looking to make a centering pass. Pass back to Hepner. Hepner shoots just wide. Emery Prosser gets a hold of the puck. She's in the near corner and looking to try to get around the defender. Pass by Garner up to Martinka. That's blocked by LDC. LDC looking to get out of the zone into the neutral zone. And LDC dumps it deep. Puck is wrapping around behind the boards. Willa Prosser trying to get there, but LDC gets there first. Pass back to the blue line. LDC gets the puck. They take a shot, and that does not make it to the goalie. Willa Prosser with the puck and does get it out of the zone. She's in the neutral zone. She's got Martinka by her as well. Davis crashed in the center. Pass. Nice pass by Prosser. Shot by Davis, blocked. Willa Prosser battling for the puck in the far corner. Tries to pass it along the boards. Davis keeps the puck in the zone. And LDC looking to break it out of the zone, and they pass it into the neutral zone. And that should be an icing. And we'll bring it back down. All right. 0-0 still. We got 13-10 left in the first period. Shots on goal are 1-0 in favor of the Stars. Out for River Lakes, we have got Balloon at center. She's accompanied by Barton and Akerson. Back at defense is Dolly and Wagner. Peterson and net. And puck is bouncing around underneath feet. LDC comes away with it into the neutral zone. They're looking to dump it deep. That is going to be no icing. Dolly's going to try to get a hold of that in the corner. Passes behind the net. And comes up to Akerson. Akerson ships along the boards. Balloon's going to try to get there. And it does come out of the zone. Balloon's got Barton in the center. And brought in by Wagner. Wagner's looking to attack. Akerson drops back to D to cover defensive spot. And pass to Barton. Barton looking to make a move. He's going to try to get a shot off. That's blocked by the shin of an LDC player. They do try to get it out, and it's kept in there by Hepner. And puck is bouncing around the neutral zone. Wagner should get a hold of it along the near boards. She's heading behind Peterson, behind net. And puck battle in the far corner. LDC chips it up. Akerson tries to get it past the defender. It's picked off by LDC. Hepner gets a hold of it, and she's got Barton in front of her. The puck does come out of the zone, now sitting in the neutral zone. Barton chips it ahead, and that goes into LDC gets a hold of it along the near boards, and they get that out of the zone. Puck is grabbed there by Hageland. Hageland tries to get it over to Emery Prosser. Emery Prosser looking to regroup. Looks for a pass up to Garner. She dumps it deep. And Hageland's going to try to get there in the near corner. And back to Hepner. Hepner tries a shot, not able to get it off cleanly. LDC takes that puck, and they're looking to pick up some speed. And that gets past Prosser. And LDC looking to get a shot off. And nice save by Peterson. Big save. Got a breakaway opportunity for LDC, and big stop by Peterson. All right, we've got 11:28 left in the first period. Score 0-0. Shots on goal 1-1. All right, out for the Stars, we have Balloon at center. She is accompanied by Garner and Hageland. And shot by LDC, and that goes right across the crease. And a little wide. Hagelin battling near the blue line. And Dolly gets a hold of that puck, and she's skating. She's in the neutral zone. She's got Balloon in the center. Dolly makes a move. She's going to turn, shoot. Save by the goalie. And LDC trying to break it out of the zone. Cross-ice pass. LDC bring it through the neutral zone. Nice job by Wagner. Nice poke check. That puck comes away. Balloon's got the puck. She's got Martinka and Davis with her. Balloon looking to bring it in. Takes a shot. Goes off a skate of an LDC player. And puck is wrapping along the corner in the far boards. Martinka's going to try to get there. And Martinka looking for a puck battle. Davis in there as well. Davis gets it away. Puck is right behind the net. And she's got a couple players streaking. Going to try a centering pass. Not able to get there. Emery Prosser gets a hold of the puck. And she's going to try to get a shot off. Backhanded shot. That is stopped by the defender. And Emery Prosser going to get the puck along the near boards. She tries to take a shot. That goes off of the player in front of her. And that puck is going to be coming out. That should be an icing. And we'll bring it back down. All right. 10:19 left in the first period. All right, shots on goal 2-1 in favor of the Stars. Score 0-0. Out for the Stars, we have Emery Prosser accompanied by Barton and Akerson back at defense. We've got Hepner and Willa Prosser, Peterson in net. Emery Prosser trying to get that puck behind the net, and LDC is going to get possession along the near boards. But that is stopped by Barton. She takes her away. Akerson, nice pass to Emery Prosser, not able to get a shot off. Barton gets a nice pass back to defense, doesn't quite make it there, but Prosser's able to chip it along the boards. That comes out of the zone. Gathered by Hepner in the neutral zone. She's going to try to get a pass over off the boards over to Barton. Barton's going to try to bring it in. That's taken away by LDC. And Willa Prosser has the puck. She's looking to attack. She brings it past the blue line, trying to get around a defender. She takes a shot, and barely a save there by the goalie, right off her foot. And shot by Hepner. That's blocked. And LDC looking to break it out of the zone. Willa Prosser's going to get a hold of that in the near corner. And a puck battle with the LDC player. And cross-ice pass, that does make it out, so LDC will have to regroup. And Barton gets a hold of that puck, tries to get it out. It does stay in. Akerson tries to chip it out, which she gets it out. And that'll be an offsides by LDC. All right, 9:10 left in the first period. Still 0-0. Shots on goal 3-1 in favor of the Stars. Out for River Lakes, we have Emery Prosser at center. She's accompanied by Hanglin and Garner. Back at defense, Wagner and Dolly. And that puck wraps around the boards. Dolly's going to try to get a hold of that. Comes past her, so Haglin's going to fight along the boards here. Puck comes out to the blue line. It's a shot. Nice block by Hagelin. Nice block by Garner. Two nice blocks by our forwards coming up. And Wagner's going to try to get a pass up to Prosser. Emery Prosser's going to try to get to that. And she gets that puck, and she's going to try to get a pass. She gets hit from behind, no call. And LDC looking to get it out. Dolly steps up and keeps it in, takes a shot. Goes off an LDC player. Emery Prosser tries to take a shot, goes high. And LDC looking to get it out. Wagner does get a hold of the puck. And cross-ice pass over to Hagelin. Hagelin loses the puck in the center. Emery Prosser's got the puck. She goes down. And the puck gets thrown down this way. We got Martinka and Davis. And LDC has the puck in the neutral zone, looking to attack. And they make a move. And Davis gets the puck along the near boards, gets it out of the zone. Pressure by Davis and Martinka following. And LDC looking to get the puck behind the net. And that puck gets hit along the far boards. And Balloon keeps it in. She turns the corner. That gets knocked out by LDC. Got to regroup. Hepner gets it over to Willa Prosser. Willa Prosser looking to make a pass along the boards up to Martinka. And gets it deep. And we get fresh legs out there for the Stars. Balloon's going to keep pressure in here. We've got Hepner back at D. Willa Prosser at D. And Akerson and Barton on. Puck back to Hepner. Hepner's going to turn shoot. And that deflects off a defender. Goes behind the net. Barton battling. She's got... Oh, nice pass by Akerson. Not able to get picked up there by Balloon. And puck is heading down towards the goalie. That'll be on net, so no icing. And Peterson steps out to play that, but it goes to an LDC player. Fortunately, didn't get a good, clean shot off. And puck comes back to the blue line. LDC's going to make a pass over to the opposite side. And LDC still making passes here. They do keep it into the zone. Barton tries to pick that off, and the puck does come out of the zone. LDC is going to look to pass in the center. Balloon picks that off, and Akerson's going to look to bring it in. That gets taken away by LDC. Barton tries to keep it in, not able to. And nice job by Emery Prosser. Peyton Akerson's got the puck. She's going to make one move around LDC, loses the puck, gets knocked away. We got 6.5 minutes left of the first period. LDC looking to attack. They're entering the neutral zone. They pass over to this side, and nice job by Emery Prosser to poke that away. She's going to go try to get a hold of the puck. Dolly gets that, fires it deep. And we got Garner who's going to work in the far corner. Nice hustle by Garner. Hagelin's going to apply pressure here behind the net. Nice job by Hagelin. And LDC is going to come away with this along the near boards, looking to break it out of the zone. Nice job by Emery Prosser to take that away. She dumps it deep. And Emery Prosser will change here. We'll have Balloon back out. We got Hagelin and Garner applying pressure. LDC trying to break it out of the zone. Nice job by Balloon. They're able to keep it in, but LDC does get a hold of the puck. They're entering the neutral zone. Puck along the near boards, and Dolly fires it off the boards. We got Balloon and Hagelin with her. Balloon tries to make a move, gets past one, takes a shot, goal! Nice job by Balloon, big move. Nice hustle. 1-0 Stars. Shots on goal are 4-1. Nice hustle play by Balloon to make that work. All right, we have got 4:43 left of the first period. River Lakes is up 1-0 over LBC in the District 5 semi-final game for 12UA. Both of these teams will be moving on to regions no matter what, but winner will face River Blades tomorrow at the MAC for the championship. All right, out on the ice we have Balloon, Martinka Davis, accompanied by Hepner and Willa Prosser, Peterson and net. Balloon on the draw, hits it over to the near boards. Davis is going to look to apply pressure, and that'll be an offsides as the puck flew up in the air and then crossed the blue line.
River Lakes goal scored by number 90, Elizabeth Balloon, unassisted.
All right, Balloon on the draw again. And that puck does go into the zone. Davis to apply pressure. Davis deflects the puck. Balloon gets it around the corner and looks for a centering pass. That's deflected by LDC. Davis gets to the far corner, chips the puck behind the net. Davis continues to fight along the boards along with Martinka. And puck battle along the end boards. And LDC, nope, not able to come away with it, but Emery Prosser does. And she is along the near boards, looking to make a move. That's taken away by LDC. They're going to try to get out of the zone, which they do. Looks like that'll be an icing unless LDC can get there. Oh, and that'll be a trip. Trip by Willa Prosser, so it'll be a penalty here, and will be a penalty kill for the Stars. All right. Oh, I guess no penalty. Okay, I was wrong. Yep, no penalty, so that's good. I think they'd called the icing right about when that girl had tripped, so wasn't sure if they're putting Willa in the box or not. All right, so 5-on-5 hockey. We've got about 5 minutes left of the first period. Nice centering pass there by Barton. Akerson tries to get a shot off. That is blocked. Good pressure by the Stars. Shots on goal are 6-1 in favor of River Lakes over LBC. We've got Prosser, Barton, Akerson at forwards. Back at defense, Hepner and Willa Prosser, and Peterson in net. Emery Prosser on the draw. She gets it back to Hepner. Hepner is going to look to dump it deep, and that's going along the near corner. Barton applying pressure along the end boards. Akerson coming applying pressure as well. Prosser high in the slot. And LBC comes away with it. They get a pass in the center, and that is grabbed by Willa Prosser. She's going to allow her forwards to get back on sides. And LDC, and that'll be an offsides by LDC. 4.5 minutes left in the first period. All right, same crew out there for the Stars. The puck gets dumped deep, and Wagner's going to come away with it. And she's going to fire it along the boards up to Barton. Barton going to try to get it out of the zone. Does a nice job of clearing it out. Prosser. Emery Prosser applying pressure, takes that puck away. She's got Akerson in the center, and she turns, shoots, and that is saved by the goalie. And that puck does come out of the zone. Wagner with the puck in the neutral zone, and she's going to fire it along the boards. And LDC does get it out of the zone. Emery Prosser has the puck, looking to regroup. For the line change, Gardner's going to come on for Akerson. Nice stick there by Prosser, and Gardner gets it back to defense. Dolly fires along the boards, and LDC looking to dump it deep. And that deflects off of Wagner's skate, and Peterson fortunately pushes it into the corner out of harm's way. And LDC pass, they take a shot, saved by Peterson. Deflected into the corner. And Hagelin does get it out, does a nice job of chipping that puck off the boards. Hagelin continues to apply good pressure here. Balloon along the boards as well. And that'll be an offside. All right, 3:25 left in the first period. Score is 1-0 River Lakes up on LDC. Shots on goal 6-3 in favor of the Stars. Out for the Stars, we have Balloon, Martinka, Davis. Back for defense, Dolly and Wagner. All right, Balloon on the draw. And puck goes across the ice, and Wagner's going to try to get to it along the far board. She's going to try to dump it deep. Gets into the zone, and Martinka applying pressure, and that puck stays in there. Davis tries to keep it in. LDC does get it out of the zone, so Wagner's going to get a hold of that, and she tries to get a pass over to Balloon. Balloon gets the puck. Dolly comes away with it along the near boards. She makes a move past one LDC player. She makes another move, and she's going to try to get past another LDC player and bring it into the zone. Not able to bring it in, but Wagner does dump it deep. And Stars will go to work, apply pressure here. Davis and Balloon applying pressure, and LDC looking to break it out, and they enter the neutral zone. Martinka applying pressure, and as is Hepner and Wagner. Shot saved by Peterson. LDC looking to take a shot again, saved by Peterson again. Balloon trying to get it out, not able to. She gets hit into the boards. Hepner gets that puck, tries to clear it out, but that is taken away there by LDC. And Davis tries to chip it out, which she does. And good pressure here by the Stars. Davis knocks it in. And LDC along the boards. And they do dump it deep. Emery Prosser is going to be able to get to that puck. She fires it along the boards. That'll get out of the zone. And we got Akerson and Barton applying pressure. Puck comes over the near boards. And Hepner does get it out. And Barton's going to apply pressure, try to get a hold of that. Nice job by Emery Prosser. And puck is bouncing around in the neutral zone. Akerson's able to get that. She dumps it deep, and no icing. Nice pressure by Barton. Behind the net, Barton with a nice pressure takes a shot, hits the back of the net. Barton gathers the puck again. She tries to center it, and Dolly steps up, going to try to get a shot off, and that goes off of Akerson. Akerson turns, shoot, save. It bounces off a defender, and LDC's going to try to get it out of the zone, and they do clear it. They're in the neutral zone looking to attack, 1-on-2. Willa Prosser with the presser. And pass by LDC back to one of their other forwards. Nice pressure there by Willa Prosser. Akerson comes away with the puck. She's going to fire it out of there. And we'll get some fresh legs out for the Stars. And LDC clears it out of the zone. Wagner gets a hold of that, and she goes down. Dolly clears the puck. Nice body there by Hagelin, and that'll be an offsides by LDC. All right, we have got 53 seconds left in the first period. Stars are up 1-0 on LDC. 12 UA, District 5, semifinal game. Shots on goal 6-4 in favor of the Stars. And LDC wins the draw. We get a pass to the center of the neutral zone. Gardner applying great pressure. And they try to get it deep, but Wagner grabs a hold of that puck. Hits it along the near boards. Balloon takes a hold of that, dumps it deep, and she's going to apply pressure. We got Garner and Hagelin as well. Hagelin comes away with that puck, dumps it deep. And LDC trying to get it out, and that is going to wrap around, and that's going to stop it, hit a pile of snow. Wagner gets a hold of it, and going to look to move it forward. She's entering the neutral zone. She's got Garner and Balloon with her. Nice shot by, oh, there we go. Beautiful goal. Beautiful shot by Wagner. So Wagner took a nice shot. Looked like it was going to be a glove save by the goalie, but it trickled out of her glove and went right behind her. Nice job by Wagner. Good pressure by the Stars, 2-0. We've got 17 seconds left in the first period. Stars are up 2-0, shots on goal 7-4 in favor of River Lake. All right, we have got Davis, Martinka, Emery, Prosser, Willa Prosser, and Hepner out there, and Peterson in net. And Emery Prosser hits it along the boards. Davis applying pressure along the near boards. Nice hustle there by Willa Prosser, gets it out of his own. And Emery Prosser comes away with it. See if she can get a shot off. Shot is high, and that will be the end of the first period. We'll take a 1-minute pause here. All right, we're coming back here. Start of the second period. River Lakes is up 2-0 on LDC. Shots on goal, 7-4. Out for the Stars, we have Balloon, Martinka, Davis. Back at defense, we have Hepner and Willa Prosser and Peterson in net. Balloon on the draw. And LDC fires it forward. Hepner and LDC player battling along the far boards. Balloon, nice stick by Balloon, but LDC does come away with it. They're going to try to bring it into the zone. And Hepner tries to get it out. That's blocked by the LDC player. And Willa Prosser is going to try to get to it here along the near boards. She's going to wrap around behind the net. She tries to get it out. Puck battle along the far boards there, and Hepner trying to clear it. Davis does clear it out, but it goes into the bench. 14:24 left in the second period. All right, we have 14:24 left in the second period. Scores 2-0. River Lakes is up on LAC. Shots on goal 7-4 in favor of the Stars. We have Prosser, Balloon, Prosser, Akerson, Barton out there for forwards, and back at defense we have Dolly and Wagner. And that shot is saved there by Peterson. Tried to sneak in on her, but she was able to get her leg on it. Emery Prosser make a nice move, try to get around to LDC play, not able to. LDC comes away with it. But Emery Prosser comes away with a puck there, and she's got speed. She's going to enter the neutral zone, try to get around to LDC player, looking to attack. Shot, and that is high, just a couple inches. It was real close to that top bar. Akerson battling along the end boards. Emery Prosser gets the puck. She gets it back to the defense. Dolly looking to dump it in deep. Nice job by Akerson, come away with that. Akerson tries a centering pass, nobody there. Dolly with the puck is going to turn and shoot. That deflects off LDC player. And LDC looking to break it out of the zone. Nice pressure there by Barton. And that'll be an offsides by LDC. 13.5 minutes left in the second period. Out there for the Stars, we have Balloon at center. She's accompanied by Hagelin and Garner. Back at defense is Willa Prosser and Hepner. And puck gets knocked into the neutral zone. Hagelin tries to pick off that pass, not able to, but nice job by Balloon to knock that away. Balloon applying good pressure, and Balloon's going to have to try to get back on sides, but not able to, so that'll be an offsides here. 13-19 left in the second period. All right, it'll be Balloon on the draw again. And she gets it back. Gets over to Garner. Garner gets it back to Balloon. And Balloon applying great pressure in the zone, but LDC does clear it. Hepner hits it along the far boards. LDC tries to dump it deep. Willa Prosser should be able to get to that. And she's going to switch directions. Looking to skate a little bit, looking to get a little space, gets a pass up to Garner. Garner's got a little bit of room here. She's in the neutral zone looking to attack, makes a move. Mick gets around one player. Nice job. Hagelin picks off that drop pass there by Garner. And nice centering pass by Hagelin, nobody there. And puck is bouncing near the blue line. Prosser keeps it in. LDC fires it deep. And that'll be an icing if it makes it, but if it doesn't, then they'll bring it back down. All right. 12:36 left in the second period. River Lakes is up 2-0 on LDC. It's again the semifinal game for 12UA for districts. Winner plays River Blades tomorrow at the MAC. All right, we have Emery Prosser on the draw. She is accompanied by Davis and Martinka. Back at defense is Wagner and Dolly. Puck goes along the far boards. LDC trying to break it out. And Wagner keeps it in. Martinka does a nice job dropping back the defense to cover for Wagner. And Wagner tries centering pass there, gets deflected by LDC. Davis is going to get to the puck on the board. She tries to get centering pass there. Not able to connect. Dolly should gather that in the neutral zone. And switches directions. Going to try to get a pass along the boards. That's hit by LDC, so that is not an icing. LDC looking to get it out of the zone. And LDC brings it in the neutral zone. And Wagner's going to try to get to that puck. Tries to chip it along the boards. That does make it out. And that'll be an offsides. Get some fresh legs out there for the Stars. All right, back at defense, we got coming in is Willa Prosser and Hepner. And at center, we have Emery Prosser, accompanied by Akerson and Barton at forwards. Nice job by Willa Prosser trying to clear it out. That does not quite make it. And Hepner does get it out. Akerson has to dump it a little deeper. Barton's going to apply pressure here. Nice job by Barton. Barton takes it away. She'll see if she can make a move on an LDC player to get a shot off. Backhanded shot. Goes wide. Nice job by Macy. Good hustle. Not quite able to capitalize on the shot. But a great move there. That shot is saved by LDC. Prosser's going to try to take a shot. Nice shot by Willa Prosser. That is saved by the goalie. And LDC's going to try to get it out of the zone. And that is kept in by Willa Prosser. Nice job, nice hustle to get there. Barton applying pressure along with Emery Prosser. She gets a centering pass, and that bounces off the goalie's pads. Almost got, we did get a shot by Akerson, not able to knock it in. Good pressure here by the Stars. And LDC looking to get this out of the zone. Akerson applying great pressure along the boards. And Willa Prosser comes away with that puck. Willa Prosser's going to fire it along the near boards. LDC turns, nice block by Akerson. Big stop. Had a few really nice blocks today by the forwards. Prosser, Emery Prosser's got the puck, looking to attack, see if she can get a shot off. That is blocked. Nice save by the LDC goalie. Willa Prosser's got the puck there in the corner. She makes a move. LDC falls. And stoppage of play. I don't know for more injury or I'm not sure. All right. 10.5 minutes left in the second period. River Lakes is up 2-0 on LDC. Out for the Stars, we have Balloon at center. She's accompanied by Garner and Hagelin. Back at defense, we have Wagner and Dolly. Peterson and net. And Balloon does a nice job, gets it back to Wagner. Wagner makes a move. Nice pass over to Hagelin. Hagelin not able to get a shot off. And LDC trying to clear it out. Just past Wagner's stick. That'll be an icing. And we'll bring it back down. 10:13 left of the second period. Shots on goal are 11-5 in favor of River Lakes. All right, Balloon on the draw. And puck goes into the far corner. LDC gathers the puck behind the net. Nice job by Garner. Good pressure to poke that away. And LDC looking to get it out of the zone. And they do clear it. And they got the puck in the neutral zone. They got a player streaking in the center. And she's looking to attack. Nice job by Wagner to take that puck away. And they do get it out of the zone, or not quite. It's kept in by LDC. Nice pressure there by Dolly. We got 9:40 left in the second period. Shot by LDC. That is blocked by Wagner's skates. She's looking to attack here. She's got a little space. Tries to go between two players. Balloon's going to get a hold of that puck. And she's going to get a pass to Wagner. That is blocked by the skate of the LDC player. LDC looking to break it out of the zone. And that does make it out of the zone. Pressure here. Hepner along the boards. Hepner's going to try to get it deep. And she's going to look to bring it in. And she gets hit into the boards. They're letting them play, though, today. Puck battle along the boards. Nice centering pass there. And it'd be a shot by Willa Prosser. And saved by the goalie. Martinka tries to get a shot off. And not able to get there. The puck goes behind the net. And Prosser goes down. And that'll be a penalty there on LDC. All right, so it'll be a power play here for the Stars. We have got 8:46 left in the second period. All right, score is still 2-0. River Lakes up over LDC. 8:46 left of the second period. Shots on goal, 12-5. Out for the power play for the Stars, we have Akerson and Barton, accompanied by Emery Prosser at center. Back at defense, we have Hepner and Willa Prosser. Barton turns and shoots hard. That gets blocked right in front of the net. Willa Prosser steps up, is going to take a shot. That is blocked by a LDC defender. And Prosser does dump it deep. Barton's going to try to get a hold of that puck, not able to. And the puck's rattling along the far boards. Nice job there by Hepner to keep it in. Centering pressure gets a pass back to back to Prosser. Willa takes a shot. That's deflected into the corner. And Barton comes away with it. She gets a pass back to Willa Prosser. She turns. That's blocked by LDC. And they're going to look to attack here in the neutral zone. They got one player streaking in the middle. Hepner's going to try to get to the puck. Tries to fire it off the boards. LDC comes away with it. They shoot it. Hits the pipe. Willa Prosser trying to come away with that. We've got 40 seconds left of the power play for the Stars. And LDC keeping it in their zone. And shot, and that's a save by Peterson. Willa Prosser comes away with it. She's going to try to fire it out of here. And LDC keeps it in. And Emery Prosser comes away with it. She's got a little bit of space. She's got Akerson up here. And nice pass up to Akerson. Akerson's going to look to attack here. Tries to get around one player, but not able to. Emery Prosser has a pass up to Akerson. That is picked off by LDC. And Wagner is going to try to get it out of the zone. Gets a pass over to Hagelin. Hagelin not able to get the cross-ice pass all the way there. And Wagner is going to get the puck along the near board. She's going to look to attack, see if she can get past a couple LDC players. And pass back to Garner. Not able to get a shot off for Garner, and LDC does clear it. So successful penalty kill for LDC. It's 5-on-5 hockey. Wagner with the puck. And she's going behind the net. LDC takes it away. And Balloon is going to fire it along the boards. And Hagelin applying pressure. And that puck stays in the zone. And that puck is knocked deep. And Balloon's going to try to get there. We've got 6.5 minutes left of the second period. Garner tries to keep it in, not able to. Nice job by Hagelin to keep it in. Hagelin makes a move, going to see if she can get a shot off. Saved by the goalie. And nice job by Garner to keep it in. 6 minutes, 15 seconds left of the second period. LDC looking to break it out. That pass should be an icing. And we got an LDC stick down on the ice that they will likely grab. All right, we'll bring it right back down this way. 6:06 left in the second period. Score is still 2-0. River Lakes up on LDC. Shots on goal 13-6 in favor of the Stars. Out for River Lakes, we have Emery Prosser at center. Davis and Martinka with wings. We've got Wagner and Dolly back at defense. Peterson in net. Prosser on the draw. And puck going along the far boards. Davis tries to keep it in. Dolly does a nice job of playing pressure. And Martinka fighting there as well. LDC looking to clear it out. And they do get it out of the zone into the neutral zone. Make one move, make a player miss. And LDC going to look to try to get a shot off, not able to. They do keep it in the zone though. They dump it deep. And Dolly's going to try to get a hold of that puck behind the net. She switches directions, comes right to the LDC player, but Dolly knocks it away. And try to get it out of the zone. Davis tries to clear it and does get it out of the zone. LDC comes away with it. Martinka trying to grab the puck along the near boards. And nice job, Emery Prosser comes away with it. She's going to try to get past an LDC player. She's put into the boards. And they do clear the puck. And Dolly's going to try to dump this deep, and she does. And LDC looking to break it out of their zone. Emery Prosser applying pressure. Nice job here by Hepner along the boards. Pressure by Akerson as well. And it does get out of the zone. Akerson fires it across. That deflects onto the far boards, and Willa Prosser comes away with it. She skates behind the goalie. She's going to look to make a little space there. She makes one LDC player miss. Trying to get past another. She gets it out of the zone. And puck is sitting on the far boards. Brought in by Hepner. She's got a little space. See if she can make a move. She makes one player miss. Shot saved by the goalie. Nice move by Hepner. Not able to get past the goalie on that shot, but very nice move. 4.5 minutes left of the second period. 2-0. Stars are up. All right, we have Akerson and Barton at wings, accompanied by Balloon at center. Back at defense, Willa Prosser and Hepner, and Peterson in net. LDC looking to get this puck out of the zone. Passes up along the near boards, and not able to be kept in there by Barton. Goes off her stick. Willa Prosser comes away with that puck. She's looking to create a little space. Fires it off the boards. It does come out of the zone. LDC will have to reset. And that does get back into the zone. Willa Prosser looking to gather that in the near corner. She fires it over to Hepner. Hepner back to Willa Prosser. And she's going to try to hit it along the boards, see if Akerson can get to that. And that is knocked back in by LDC. And puck into the neutral zone. Hepner's going to pick that up. She's going to try to make another move again. And she gets around, partially around one player. And she's going to try a centering pass. Balloon not able to get a shot off. Nice centering pass sitting right in front of the goalie. And there's the puck. Hagelin gets it back to Wagner. Hagelin looking to attack. And she tries to get a pass back to Garner. Garner fires it deep. And LDC breaks it out of the zone. And good pressure there by Garner. Wagner comes away with it, and she's got a little bit of speed and opening. She's accompanied by Hagelin right in the center. Shot saved. Nice shot by Wagner. And pass back to Dolly. Dolly fires it deep, keeps it in. Hagelin's going to fight for that puck along the far corner. She gets a hold of that. Nice centering pass up to Prosser. Not able to get a shot off. Dolly turns, shoots, deflects off of a LDC player, and they're looking to break it out of the zone. Nice stick lift there by Prosser. LDC hangs onto it. They dump it deep. And Wagner's going to try to gather that puck along the near corner. 2.5 minutes left of the second period. And LDC's going to be able to keep this in the zone. And nice job by Dolly, not able to clear it. LDC turns, shoots, saved by Peterson. Another nice save by Peterson. 2 big saves in a row there. And that puck goes right across the crease. And Stars just trying to clear it out of the zone, and Prosser does. So that will be an icing. So get some fresh legs, regroup. Good pressure there by LDC. Got a couple really nice shots on goal. Big saves by Peterson. We have 2 minutes and 11 seconds left in the second period. Scores 2-0. River Lakes up over LDC. Shots on goal 15-7. Out for the Stars, we have Martinka, Davis, Balloon, shot, saved by Peterson. Back at defense is Willa Prosser and Hepner. Hepner's going to try to get this puck out of the zone, tries to pass up to Martinka. That does get out of the zone. If that makes it, that'll be an icing, but might be able to get there by Balloon. Just barely an icing. .155 left. All right, 2-0 still. Balloon on the draw. Balloon tries to clear it out. Davis gets a hold of it, does clear out of the zone. That's rolling, so hopefully won't make it if it can turn. And that'll be a nice. All right, we'll get some fresh legs out for the Stars. 1:46 left in the second period. 2-0. Stars are up on LDC. Shots on goal 15-8. Out for the Stars. Back at defense, Willa Prosser and Hepner. Forwards, we have Barton, Akerson, and Emery Prosser. Peterson and net. Emery Prosser on the draw. She gets it over to Hepner. Hepner hits it along the boards. Barton tries to clear it. LDC keeps it in. And nice block by Akerson. It's at least her third block today. And Akerson comes away with that, fires it along the near boards here. Prosser's going to try to get to that. LDC looking to clear it. Does get it out of the zone. But Akerson's going to try to win this puck battle along the boards. Barton comes away with it. She's got Prosser in the center. She tries to get it past the LDC player. That's stopped. She tries to shoot and goes behind the net. Emery Prosser with the puck. And LDC looking to break it out of the zone. And they do get it out of the zone. Enter the neutral zone, looking to attack here. That shot is blocked by Prosser. And that'll be a penalty there by Willa Prosser. So it'll be a penalty kill here for the Stars. We've got 57 seconds left of the second period. Power play for LDC. Scores 2-0. Out for the Stars. For the PK, we have Dolly. We have Balloon, Barton, and Wagner. Peterson and net. LDC comes away with it. Nice shot off the pipe by LDC. And Balloon trying to clear that puck. Shot. Puck is sitting right in the crease. Nice job by Wagner to dive and get that out of there. And we got another penalty. Not sure who it is on yet. It'll be on the Stars. So we got a 5-on-3 situation here. Okay. 38.8 seconds left in the second period. 5-on-3, LDC advantage over River Lakes. We have two in the box. We have Balloon, Barton, and Wagner. And Barton trying to come away with that, not able to. But Barton's should be able to get this out of the zone. And she does clear it out. And that'll just allow a little reset. 28.3 left in the second period. Shot saved by Peterson. Another shot by LDC goes right in front of Peterson. LDC gets a pass down along the end line. A nice, really nice pass. The shot goes wide. And LDC's got 10 seconds left in the period. Balloon trying to come away with it, and Balloon does hit it into the corner. And shot. And that's a goal. Last second of the second period. They get a goal through the 5-hole. So it's 2-1. River Lakes is up 2-1 still. And that's the end of the second period. That's how we end that period. I guess they're going to do a puck drop to they put time back on to do a puck drop to make it still the second period. And that will be the end of the second period. So we'll take a 1-minute pause here. All right, we're coming back at you. This is the start of the third period. 15 minutes left of this game. River Lakes is up 2-1 over LDC. Shots on goal 16-12. The Stars are on a penalty kill for another 51 seconds. LDC scored at under the last second, the second period, to make the score 2-1. All right, LDC comes away with the puck in the neutral zone, looking to attack here. And Wagner applying pressure along the boards. And LDC dumps it deep. Puck goes right in front of the goalie there. And Akerson trying to clear it. There, she clears it out. And that will not be an icing. That'll not make it. And Barton applying good pressure there. Nice job by Barton. And LDC looking to attack. Nice job there. Akerson poke checks that away. And Barton applying pressure along the boards, and that is dumped deep by LDC. Willa Prosser's going to try to get to that puck, and she knocks it back behind the net. Akerson gets it over to Wagner, gets past her. Barton gets a hold of that, tries to get out of the zone, which she does. We have got 5-on-5 hockey now. And Emery Prosser comes away with the puck, and she's going to look to make a little space and get around a couple players. And she's looking to attack. She's got Akerson in the center. She gets past another player, shoots. And puck comes back to Prosser. She's going to turn, shoot, and that goes wide. Willa Prosser keeps it in. She's going to try to make a move, centering pass, and goes right in front of the goalie. Emery Prosser comes away with it. She gets a pass back to Wagner. Wagner's going to turn and tries to dump it deep, but that's picked off by LDC. LDC looking to break it out. Garner's applying pressure along the near boards. Nice job by Wagner. Get a stick on that. Willa Prosser going to try to clear it out. That goes right into the midsection of the LDC player. They do clear it, and Hageland's going to try to apply pressure here. Nice job by Hageland. And that puck does come out. Wagner gets a hold of it. That's taken away by LDC. And nice job by Garner to get possession of that to make it send the other direction. And Wagner does clear that out of the zone. We'll see if Hagelin can make it to that. Otherwise, it will be an icing. And that'll come back down. 12:39 left in the third period. 2-1. Stars are up on LDC shots on goal, 16-12. 12.5 minutes left. Balloon on the draw, accompanied by Martinka and Davis. Defense, we have Dolly and Hepner. Hepner looking to get it out. Davis battling along the boards. Hepner's brought down. And nice pressure there by Balloon. Centering pass there. We'll see if Martinka can get to that puck. And she does get it out of the zone. Nice pressure there by Martinka. And that puck squirts through and goes into that section there. And Davis is going to apply pressure here. Nice job by Emery Prosser to get that puck. And she's knocked down. And that'll be a penalty. So we'll have a power play here for the Stars. See if the Stars can capitalize here. We got 11:56 left in the third period. Stars are still up 2-1. Power play here coming for River Lakes. Out for the power play we have Emery, Prosser, Barton, Akerson, Wagner, and Willa Prosser. And Peterson in net. Emery Prosser on the draw. And Barton tries to get a hold of the puck along the near boards. She goes down. Puck going along the far boards, and Willa Prosser gets a hold of that, makes a move. Going to look to get a pass over to Akerson. Akerson turns, shoots, deflected behind the net. And Barton gets it back to Wagner. Wagner is going to look to make a nice pass to Akerson, not able to get a shot off there. That's tipped. And nice job by backhanded shot there by Barton. Gets deflected on the far boards. Nice job by Prosser to keep that in. Willa Prosser takes the shot, and that deflects. And Barton centering pass, not able to make it to Akerson. But Emery Prosser keeps it in to try to get a shot off. That's deflected. And Barton has the puck, trying to get a shot. Not able to. Puck sitting right in front of the net. And Wagner keeps it in. Nice job by Wagner. She looks to dump it deep. Good pressure here by the Stars. And Willa Prosser gets it, takes a shot, and that's deflected. And right in front of the net. And goal! Beautiful power play goal by the Stars. Initially was blocked for a split second there, but never had it covered. And they did knock it back in for the Stars, 3-1. Nice power play goal. Good effort there. Good shot by Akerson to keep battling down in front of the net. Stars did a nice job of just keeping that puck into the zone. All right, out for the Stars, we have Hagelin, Garner, accompanied by Balloon at center. Back at defense is Wagner and Dolly. And Hagelin tries to get a pass back to D, but that gets picked off by LDC. They're going to try to get a shot off. That deflects behind the net. And Wagner fires it up to Hagelin. Hagelin's going to try to clear that puck out of the zone. Kept in there by LDC. They take a shot, saved by Peterson. And Garner looking to get it out. She does. That may not make it for icing. Just barely did. All right, we'll come back down. All right, 10:34 left in the third period. Stars are up 3-1. Shots on goal, 17-12. We'll get a change on a defensive line here. Out, we'll have Willa Prosser and Hepner. Same forward line. And Balloon battling for the puck. Stuck right underneath feet, and that comes away with it for Hagelin. She's going to try a nice pass over to Garner. She's got Balloon in the center. That gets knocked away by LDC. And they've got the puck in the neutral zone. Pressure there by Hagelin. And they dump it deep. Hepner's going to try to get to that puck behind the net. She gets a hold of that. She's got a couple forwards in front of her. Hagelin tries to get it out. That's kept in by LDC. Willa Prosser gets that puck and tries to clear it. Whiffs on the pass, but the pass does come over here on the near boards. And out for the Stars. They have Martinka and Davis coming on for forwards. And Emery Prosser. And nice job by Martinka to have pressure there. And puck comes through. Willa Prosser has the puck. She makes a move past a couple LDC players, get past a fourth LDC player. She goes down. Martinka's going to try to get a hold of the puck along the far boards, and it'll be a trip. Okay, we got a power play here for the Stars. And 9:42 left in the third period. All right, Prosser, Martinka, Davis, Hepner, and Willa Prosser, Peterson, and net. We got 9:42 left. One minute, 30-second power play here for the Stars. And Emery Prosser wins that, gets it back, gets over to Willa Prosser. She's going to take a shot. Nice shot by Willa Prosser. And Martinka tries to center it. Goes back to Willa Prosser. She's going to get another shot off. Makes a move. Tries to get a shot off, but LDC pushes her to the edge. Martinka battling for that puck. And LDC trying to break it out. Emery Prosser comes away with that. And she's got speed. She's going to try to get around a player. Martinka keeps it in, and that'll be an offside. All right. So we got 1 minute left of the power play here for the Stars. 9:11 left of the third period. 17-12 shots on goal. All right, out for the Stars we have Dolly, Wagner, Barton, Balloon, and Akerson. Balloon on the draw, and Akerson comes away with that. She does dump it deep. That hits into an LDC player. They do clear the zone. Dolly gets the puck. We're going to try to get, and she falls down. Nice job by Balloon to get a hold of that, and LDC is going to try to clear that. Balloon's going to try to get there. She does get around one LDC player. She's going to try to dump it deep. Nice job by Balloon. And we got Akerson and Barton going to apply pressure behind the net. Nice job by Akerson to pick off that pass. Not able to get it in on the shot. Akerson going to try a centering pass. Or gets a pass up to the blue line. Dolly is going to turn, shoot. Nice shot by Dolly. That gets blocked. And goal! Nice job. All right. Good job on the power play here for the Stars. So that was Balloon with the putback. Nice power play goal here for River Lakes. We got Balloon. We had nice forecheck by the ladies. Good pressure. 18-12 shots on goal in favor of the Stars. Score is 4-1. All right. We've got 8:35 left in the third period. Out for the Stars, Hagelin, Garner, Emery Prosser, Dolly, and Wagner. Hagelin battling for that puck. She dumps it deep. She's going to go to work applying pressure here. Nice job. And Garner, LDC does get it out of the zone. They've got a player streaking in the center. Nice pressure there by Wagner.
Scored by number 90, Elizabeth Balloon, assisted by number 54.
And the puck is bouncing around. And LDC comes away with it. They turn, and that shot is wide. Garner's going to get a hold of that. Going to try to get it out of the zone. Hits it along the boards. Kept in by LDC. And nice job by Hagelin. She's got that puck. She's get it up to Garner. Garner, she can get some speed here. And tries a pass backwards. That gets picked off by LDC. Nice stick lift there by Garner, though, to take that away. That'll be an offsides on LDC. All right, 7:54 left in the third period. Out for the Stars at defense, we have Hepner, Willa Prosser, forwards, Emery Prosser at center, Davis and Martinka. Martinka fires it along the boards, and they're looking to dump it deep, and that comes over to Willa Prosser. She's going to try to get a pass over to Davis. Davis takes that puck in the neutral zone. She's got Martinka with her. A pass over to Martinka. Martinka's going to try to get around the corner. Puck goes behind the net. Davis looking to apply pressure. Nice job by Emery Prosser to pick off that pass. And Davis keeps it in, loses the puck. And Hepner, pressure along the near boards. Nice job by Hepner. Got Martinka helping and Davis, and they do fire it in. LDC looking to break it out. And nice job by Prosser. And she dives over Prosser's stick. No penalty. And Prosser's going to try to keep this in. And that'll be a penalty there on Willa Prosser, be a cross check. So Stars will be on a penalty kill for the next minute and a half. All right, 7:01 left in the third period. River Lakes is up 4-1. Out for the PK, we have Barton, Akerson, Dolly, and Wagner. Peterson and net. 4-1. Shots on goal still 18-12. Barton on the draw. LDC comes away with a nice block by Barton. That's at least her second block today. And Wagner's going to try to come away with that puck. Hits it off the boards. We'll see if Dolly can get there. Not able to. LDC keeps it in. And Akerson has it. She's going to fire it on down, and that'll be an icing. Regroup and keep legs fresh. So 6.5 minutes left. Good work on the PK here for the Stars. We've got 1:09 left on the penalty kill. Barton on the draw again. Barton comes away with that, fires it over to Wagner, goes off her skate. And the puck going behind the net. Dolly tries to come away with it, tries to get a pass. Let's take it picked off by LDC, but Wagner's got it. She fires it along the near boards, try to get it out of the zone, which she does. Nice job by Wagner. LDC will have to regroup. Barton's going to try to get a hold of that puck. And picked off there by Wagner. And that did not make it out of the zone, so no offsides. Nice job by LDC to keep it in. Wagner comes away with the puck, and she's going to try to bring it out of the zone, but LDC keeps it in, at least for the moment. Nice job by Barton. She gets it out of the zone, tries to get a pass up to Akerson just ahead of her stick. Nice job by Akerson to reach that. She's going to try to get through a couple players, not able to, but still applying pressure. And Wagner looking to bring it in. She's got Akerson right in front of the net. Not able to get her stick down as they were doing a stick lift on her. And Wagner shoots, that's wide. Akerson comes away with it. Tries a pass up to Hepner. Hepner not able to keep it in, but Wagner gets a hold of it. And she's going to try to get a pass, but loses the puck. And LDC looking to attack. We got 5.5 minutes left. LDC shoots. I think that puck made it behind Peterson, but must not have crossed the line because the ref was there. Must not have crossed the line, but was sitting right there. Garner's got a little speed, got a little space. See if she can make a move here. Puck comes back to Balloon, and LDC comes away with it. Hepner's going to gather the puck here. She's going to try to get across that cross line, the center line, and fire it in, but that gets deflected by LDC. Kept in by Garner. She shoots, saved by LDC. We have got 5 minutes left of the game. Nice job by Hagelin to chip it forward. We got the players falling down. Balloon battling along the far boards. Garner's going to try to keep it in. That bounces out. LDC looking to attack. They're into the neutral zone. And Willa Prosser applying pressure there. And puck goes behind the net. And LDC looking for a centering pass, but nobody's home. And the Stars do get it out. Willa Prosser gets it out of the zone. She's in the neutral zone. She's looking to make a move. She's looking to attack here. She's got 3 players right on her. Shot, goal by Willa Prosser. Backhanded goal. Nice job. All right, so Stars are up 5-1. We've got 4:24 left in the third period. Nice job by Willa Prosser being aggressive. Shots on goal, 20-13. All right, we have Davis, Hagelin, Martinka, Wagner, and Dolly. All right, 4:24 left in the third period. 5-1. Making sure the ladies are in the right spot. Martinka at center. She gets it over to Hagelin. Hagelin gets it back to Wagner. Wagner looks to bring it across the center line. Martinka gets that away. And LDC looking to get it out of the zone. And it does. Dolly's going to try to get there. Does get it out of the zone. Martinka battling along the far boards. That'll be an offsides. 4:08 left in the third period. Stars up 5-1. Back at defense, we have Dolly and Wagner. Akerson at center, accompanied by Davis and Martinka. And puck is bounced around below the feet. Akerson comes away with it. She's looking to attack here. Gets poked away there by LDC. And LDC comes away with it, but Wagner's able to gather that puck. And she's looking to attack. She's got a little space. She's got Akerson and Davis with her. Shot by Wagner. Goes wide. Wagner comes away with it. And centering pass. Davis tries to hang on to that puck with her skate. Akerson looks to attack. Gets a shot. That's a block. Davis turns, shoots. And that goes across the crease. Dolly steps up, going to try to get a shot off. Nice shot by Dolly. Nice save. And Akerson applying pressure along the boards. Davis there as well. And puck bounces out. And Wagner takes a shot. Goes wide. Akerson gathers that puck. And centering pass. Bounces around at the feet of the players. And they do get it out of the zone. Dolly, sorry about the bouncing camera. Dolly comes away with that. And we get a fresh set of legs there for the Stars. Dolly gets it out of the zone. And they're looking to attack for LDC. Hagelin comes away with it. We got a little under 3 minutes left. Barton crashing at the point. Good pressure by Barton, and LDC comes away with it. Nice job by Dolly to poke that away. They're going to take a shot just wide, and Garner's going to try to get it out, not able to clear it. And that puck is still kept in there by LDC. They turn, shoot, or that looks to dump it deep. Wagner's going to come away with it. And she does get it out. That shouldn't go if it turns, and that will not. We got Garner's going to apply some pressure. And Hagelin trying to get a hold of that. Barton gets a hold of that. She's going to turn, shoot, and that is high. Hepner stepping up to keep that puck in the zone. She's able to keep it in. We got 2 minutes, 10 seconds left in the third period. Barton battling along the end boards. LDC trying to come away with it. And nice job by Martinka. Davis chips along the boards. Martinka should come away with this. She's going to try a pass to Davis. Davis takes a shot. Not able to get a strong one off. That's picked off by a defender. Prosser comes away with it. Emery Prosser tries to get it out there. Willa Prosser is going to try to get there. And Martinka applying great pressure along the boards. We got a minute and a half left of the game. Martinka tries to dump it in. And that does come out of the zone. Hepner's got that puck. He's going to try to attack there. Puck battle along the boards. Davis comes away with it, fires it deep. And we got 1:25 left in the third period. Martinka applying pressure along the boards. He tries to take a shot. Nice shot by Martinka. 1:10 left. Davis applying pressure along the boards. Hepner keeps it in. Martinka comes away with that, tries to get past an LDC player. Davis in the center. And Martinka tries to pass, slides off her stick there. And LDC looking to attack. And Emery Prosser should be able to come away with this. We've got 55 seconds left of the game. And LDC trying to come away with it. But Hepner does. And she's going to try to get the pass up along the boards or get around an LDC player. And Willa does come away with it. She makes a move past the player. And she's looking to attack. 34 seconds left. Nice drop pass to Garner. Garner shoots. Oh, off the pipe. What a shot by Garner. Beautiful pass. 25 seconds left. LBC has the puck in the neutral zone, looking to dump it deep, which they do. And Willa Prosser comes away with it. Chips along the boards. Nice pass up to Garner. Garner's going to try to get past. She does. We got Hagelin and Garner. And Balloon is going to try to get to that. We got about 8 seconds left. See if she can get a last-minute one here. And LDC comes away with it, and 2 seconds, 1 second, and that is the game. All right, so big win for the Stars, 5-1 over LDC. Shots on goal, 22-13. That means LDC, third place. They'll be moving on to regions as well.
Congratulations to the District 5 tournament, third place finishers. River Lakes and River Blades will advance to the championship game tomorrow at the MAC.
So River Lakes will be taking on the River Blades tomorrow, and that'll be for District 5 championship. All right, thanks for joining us.